Chat rooms bring an element of interactivity to your site. You may have noticed at the top of the Moodle Basics course, there's actually a Moodle user chat. It's very easy to create that. All that I had to do was to simply turn editing on, and then from the drop-down menus, I selected chat. I'll take you into this one just so that you can familiarize yourself with how they work. Let me bring up the settings page so you can see how I entered this. You can see it's very simple. All that you're asked to do is to create a name for the chat room, a little introduction on how you'd like the chat to be conducted. This would be a place where you would let students know the times that you'd be available, or the recommended instructions or restrictions for using chat on your site. And along those same lines, I should also mention that chat is best for relatively mature classes. Students need to be made aware that when they're using the chat, they are using an OCPS communication tool, that nothing is private, and that all OCPS policies apply. They should also be made aware that everything that they say in the chat interface can be archived and pulled back up at later times. So just reassure them that they need to be on their best behavior when using the chat. I personally like to open chats during the times that I'll be available to help answer questions, or for example the evening before a test, to allow the students a place to go and safely and collectively communicate. So what I would normally do is somewhere here in the introduction text I would lay some of the ground rules out for the students so that they know what the expectations are. You can see that you can actually set specific chat times. You don't have to publish them, of course. You can leave past chat sessions open so that if you had a scheduled chat session for 9 o'clock and certain students weren't able to make it to that because they were involved in other things at that specific time, they could go back and look at the archive. And of course, everyone can view past sessions. By default, it's at no. If you want your students to be able to see the old chats, then you can say yes. We'll hit save and display just so you can see the interface. You can see that here's the message that I had to the students, the title, all participants. When you're ready, you can click here to enter the chat now, and you get a nice little view of your emoticon, your name, and you can then communicate with students just as you would in any other chat interface. If there were more participants, you would see them listed below myself here at the time. And that's about all there is to chats.